So a couple days ago, streamers Zoe and Nina thought it was a haha moment, a haha thing for them to do on stream. Another streamer, Silky, his assistant, was there, who goes by the name of Saeed. He is the victim in this situation as he cried after these donkeys thought it was a haha thing to hold him down. The guy's not interested in them at all. The guy's innocent. The guy doesn't want to do shit. He wants to go to heaven. He doesn't want to do this haram stuff. They thought it was a funny moment to show him where they poo-poo and grind on him without his consent.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Saeed, come here. I got you. Saeed, come here.
No, you can't. No, you can't.
He's 23.
No.
He's consensual.
No, he's not consenting.
Yes, he is.
He's not even saying nothing.
He likes it. Give.
Oh, no.
I don't think he wants to.
Yeah, stay right there. Stay right there. Hold on. Sit down.
Yo.
Sit down.
You remind me of that one.
Now, when most people see this, they're gonna be like, okay, he's smiling. He's not really, he's not saying, stop, no, don't do this. One thing you need to understand about some certain type of people, they're not going to stand up for themselves and they are not going to speak up. That doesn't give the other person the permission to do this to them. Now, imagine the roles were switched. Yes, I'm going to say it. Imagine the roles were switched. Someone was holding a girl and the other guy was, chuck like a boom booming the air, or, trying to put her face down and chuck like a boom boom from behind. Dry hump, obviously. The two men would not be breathing the air so-called freedom. They will be breathing Tyrone's breath in prison. This guy, Saeed, Silka's assistant, is obviously he doesn't look like he's a social person. He doesn't look like he really stands up for himself, and that's okay. Other people stood up for him by saying he's not consenting, but I still think they did not do enough to prevent this. They should have stopped it. They should have separated the two. Now, not a lot of people turned their heads on this. They just moved on. They thought, since Saeed was smiling, this whole thing was okay to begin with. Since he didn't say anything, we're cool. He got some shakies on him, and it is time to move forward with life, right? But this is what Saeed said in his stream as he revealed that his parents cried after what they found out what happened to him, as he was sexually assaulted. And he said he's going to take some time off of social media to recover from all of this.
Basically, I didn't want this whole thing to have an outcome like this. I mean, I didn't want it to, them being banned is not really anything to me, because at the end of the day, sexual assault is a crime. Ever since this whole thing resurfaced, every single time it resurfaces, it just takes a toll on me, and I just don't want to talk about it just because of that. I did later on tell my parents about the sexual assault, and my mom ended up crying for a whole month and felt like it was her fault.
Like I mentioned before, he doesn't know how to stand up for himself, and when this whole thing was happening, he didn't want to make a big deal out of it. That's why he didn't, crash out and tell them to stop and John Cena their asses. Honestly, in this situation, pretty valid reaction. If someone starts doing this to me, holds me, and starts grinding on me without my consent, and his name is John Cena. Okay, I'm sorry. RKO. I'm sorry, I love you. Go. And for him breaking down over the fact that he's so lucky to be Silky's assistant and hang out with all these streamers, he doesn't want to mess that up. And he thought by reacting to this whole thing, this is going to put his position as this streamer's assistant in jeopardy. So that's why he didn't say anything, as a clip over here shows that how thankful he is that he got this opportunity in the first place.
Silk here now. Nobody making fun of you ever again, you heard?
You guys literally saved me. I'm not even joking. Because I was at the lowest point of my life.
And I'd do it again and again and again if I had to, bro.
No!
Now they got it.
Take all of this off. Take it off. Hey, yo, cut the cameras. Yo, cut the cameras, bro. Don't do your... Let me get my Louis Vuitton scarf. Hold on. No, outside clothes on the bed. Hold on. What's going on?
You can't just forcibly take it.
Get that bag. This is a nice bag. Hold on, this is a nice bag.
Zoe, he's not consenting.
Huh?
He's not consenting.
Yes,
Yo, that's my bag, bro. No.
Can I have it?
No, you can't have my bag.
Yeah. Wait, Nina, get the out of the bag. What? You heard it.
Now, I've seen a couple of people covering this. So, boo these two donkeys for doing this to Saeed. He wasn't comfortable with it, but they did it anyways. But I don't see many, I haven't seen anyone start booing the people around them for stepping up and separating the two. Yo, that's crazy. You're getting sexually assaulted unless you're committing a felony and a crime. To my boy over here, yo, let me film this real quick. No, that is donkey behavior as well, and I think they need to be responsible for this, for letting it happen literally on the stream as well. Obviously, the two final boss donkeys are Nina and Zoe over here for doing this in the first place, but the streamers need to be held accountable as well for letting this happen. Yo is not enough. Anyway, Saeed tweeted saying, I've been vocal about the situation originally and no one cared. It took me a lot to talk about it again. For the third time, it has hurt me once again, where it will take me time to heal from it again. I've been invalidated by the other parties, which don't realize what he did. And this is what Zoe said, saying that, oh, Saeed should be embarrassed for even thinking. Because when a man's feelings is hurt when a woman assaults them, they should be embarrassed for themselves, because that is not alpha energy. That is not a man should do. They should take it. They should take the assault like a man.
So what if he says, I feel like you did some shit wrong?
No, so the whole Saeed thing, no one essay Saeed. That's why today I was actually looking for Saeed. I was going to talk to him and be like, you definitely felt disrespected as a person. Me, I take accountability what I do. If you deadass felt disrespected, I didn't know. So you gotta let me know. If you did, I will always apologize. I mean, that's just normal people. But for him to walk around and say all that crazy shit, you never think about what Saeed's thinking too, though. Like, who wants to walk around being called that? That's embarrassing for him as a guy.
Oh, you got S8, you got assaulted, and you're being vocal about it? Let me zoom in with my phone, because your ding dong is super small and you need to be embarrassed for being vocal about being assaulted. That's just embarrassing as a man to talk about it. For the people who believe a female can sexually assault a male, let me just put it out there. No, it is not okay. And yes, men do actually get sexually assaulted, and it is not okay. If they're being vocal about it, it is not something embarrassing. It is for them to speak up. Some men will not be, during the time, stand up for themselves, and that is fine. If they're not interested, if they don't want it, you don't continue by doing it. It is not a green stop sign. It is a full red stop sign. He is not interested, as he said he's been vocal about this whole thing in the past, but they did it not once, not twice, multiple times. After a lot of backlash, this whole thing got super huge. A lot of people asking for these two donkeys, Zoe and Nina, to be banned. Twitch had no choice. They're like, God damn it. I know, guys, we allow illegal stuff on our platform, but since a lot of people are asking for it, we have to act on this and we have to actually ban the two for one day. For like literally less than 48 hours. Oh, you committed a felony. You committed sexual assault on stream. You deserve a one-day ban. And Nina addressed the whole thing saying, I don't care what people say. I care about Saeed now because I care what he went through, and I care about how he's feeling about this whole thing.
Everyone else who is talking about me right now, whoever creator, whatever streamer, I truly could give a I don't care. Okay, anything they say, I don't care. What happened is between me and him. I will literally talk to him, and if he doesn't want to talk, that's completely fine. Whatever happens, I'm only worried about him. I'm worried if he's okay and if his mental is okay. That's it. Because at the end of the day, the person that really got hurt was him.
If she actually cares about him and how he's feeling and his mental health, I will change my name to #1 donkey in the world. That's just gonna be my full name. If she actually cared, she wouldn't have said that, oh, it's embarrassing for a guy to come out and be vocal about getting S8. There was no SA in the first place. He was loving it. If he was actually loving it, he would have, at least, let it all happen. But he was just trying to get away. He did not want it to happen. But they kept pushing it. They kept wanting to show him the place that they make poo-poo. And I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, he should be lucky that a woman is, grinding, twerking on him. He's not interested. So simple as that. I don't know about your horny ass if you're okay with this happening, but he's not interested. And no one should force anything like this to him. Maybe it's against his religion. Maybe it's against, whatever. He just doesn't want it. Maybe he has a girlfriend. Maybe he's afraid his parents are going to watch this and they're going to, give him shit. He's just not interested. Anyways, pretty disgusting stuff in my opinion. Pretty double standard shit as well. Anything that comes out of this Nina girl's mouth is just making things worse for her. And now she's trying to damage control by saying, I actually care about him. No, you don't, you donkey. If you actually cared about him, you wouldn't have done this in the first place when he was saying no and when Silky was saying he's not consenting to this whole thing. Why force yourself on someone when they're not interested? Anyways, just want to yap about this and call these donkeys out. They're unbanned right now, so they can go back to salting even more. Which I think next time they'll be careful who they grind on and decide to put their butt cheeks between. But still, them getting away with this, them getting punished with this for what, a day of ban? It's not justice at all. The guy keeps on deleting, Saeed guy keeps on deleting his old tweets on his page because he just doesn't want to cause trouble. He doesn't want this whole thing to get big because he's afraid he's gonna lose his position, which is just sad. Honestly, Saeed, I don't know if he's watching this or not, but my message to him is just stand up for yourself next time if these things happen and make it very clear that, hey, no! Take that stinky shit out of my face. I don't want it. Anyways, more videos over here. Like, subscription it. You take it easy. I'll see you in the next one.